You may have dialysis, kidney failure, but dialysis and kidney failure don't have you. There's always tomorrow. There's always hope.
Health, happiness, and hope is so important when you have chronic kidney disease, and I want everybody to know that they can have a joyful life in spite of this horrific illness. I hope that you learn some fantastic tips and share the joy that we have experienced in the last couple of days here in Huntington Beach. So just remember that one friend can make a difference, so take this information and share it with others.
So I want to take you back to 1998. It was a beautiful, warm day, and the 11 most impactful words that I've ever had given to me were said by none other than a guy from the medical profession. Actually, he called himself a doctor. And those words were, "I'm sorry, but you have one foot in the grave."
This is not the time for bullshit. What do you actually...
As we all know, kidney disease is one of the most difficult illnesses you can have. But the one thing about it is that there's a lot of hope. And one of the messages I want to relay to everybody is that, you hear the illness, oh, you have end-stage renal disease. It sounds like you're not going to be here anymore. But I've had the privilege of meeting people who have lived with kidney disease on dialysis over 30 years, have had transplants for 35 years, and what does that do? It gives me hope.
But we're going to do kidney talking now. Do we have two people that want to talk?
We're going to have a discussion about body image issues.
Right, you'll volunteer and then we'll just make fun of you. So.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so you need to sign a disclaimer before you come up here so you don't...
My favorite thing in the hospital, I got to say, is the little chart with the happy faces that get... They'd say, what level of pain do you have, right? And you're looking at all these happy faces, and they took my Foley catheter out. I said, you don't have a picture to describe that. I need a happy face giving you the finger.
One of the things that happened when I was growing up, I was so used to people touching me when they were sticking me or something was happening my whole life. With needles, with x-rays. And then as I got older, it was difficult because anytime somebody came up and touched me, I associated it with medical care. And you have to almost reprogram yourself. And something that's really important that I learned is like massages, things so you reconnect to touch. Because touch, when you're a patient, becomes very negative. And I've witnessed that a little boy was over our house. He's 3 years old. He's got a lot of medical problems. And he's been in and out of the hospital, and his parents said, he does not like to be touched. And the reason is every time he's touched, he's being, something invasive is happening to him.
How do you think the session went this morning?
I think it was great. The kidney talk session was a little dry, I think.
Really? No, she's joking. She's a dietitian. They have no sense of humor. I saw you nodding off a bit in the audience. You had a rough night?
No, my wife got in about 12 o'clock, so that hasn't happened yet.
I saw you nodding off a little bit in the morning. Was it the speakers? Was it, what was it?
No, it wasn't the speakers. It's just that I flew in from New York, and I was tired, and then, the weather changed a little bit. So I have to blame it on my co-partner who gave me a Benadryl.
So take the hope you've gotten from here today, spread it with the people, share your story. We just want to empower you today with our stories and show you, we've gone on and not let kidney failure define our life, who we are. One thing who introduced me said, I'm a clinical social worker. That's what led me into this career path. I wanted to help people, to encourage them, to tell you there's hope no matter what you're going through. And, you can take those tough moments and turn them into positive experiences. Because like I said, you can be that light to someone who is just diagnosed, who feels like their life is over, and you can give them that courage to go on.
I was very fortunate to be on Kidney Talk back in March with Stephen and Lori. Had a good time sharing about the importance of being a daddy and the importance of keeping your romance alive with your spouse. You know, have monthly dates with your spouse, have monthly dates with your children. I think that's really important. The Doodads organization at my elementary school, I created an event called Princess for a Day, where we invite all the little girls to the school and they bring their daddies, and we have a big breakfast, and the girls get all dressed up and they make crowns for their daddies, and the daddies dance with them. And we asked their dads to step out of the box. So I said, hey girls, let's make a command. You guys all command your dads. They have to get their fingernails polished. So here you have all these strong men willing to do what their little daughter, their little princess wanted them to do. So be willing to step out of that box. Be willing to open up and share yourself with your community. The community, in my experience, are starving for people like us. There are so many negative people that I run away from. Elaine, I'm so happy you never ran away from me. I love you, Elaine.
Communication is going to be so important if we're going to live a full life, if we're going to control our lives, and if we're going to make a difference in the lives of others.
What people don't know is how talented kidney patients are. Here, let's hear that again.
All right, here we go. Ready? All right, we're going to do one part. 1, 2, 3. I came to, all of it. I came to the party and my heart stood still. Do run, 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 do run, run. That's it. We'll do the rest.
I guess I was wrong. I'm very sorry about that. I guess I was totally wrong.
Well, I'm leaving my family. I'm leaving all my friends. My body's at home, but my heart's in the wind where the clouds.
When I was first diagnosed with kidney disease, I thought it was the end of the world. But you have to understand, being a professional actor is really hard when someone tells you that your body, which is a part of your livelihood, is no longer working. And I just never thought I'd be able to do it again. And I have to tell you that I have been able to do it again. And anyone with hope and with help can do what I did.
So swallow me, don't follow me. I'm traveling along. The water's my daughter. I'm gonna skip like a star.
So many of the people here have given me hope just by looking at them. They have enlightened me and inspired me to continue on my journey.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long